See, Nigerian artists will use their own hand to end this global domination that we are currently enjoying because of their egotistical action. What is all this madness about subgenres? Like, you want to make emo Afrobeat, Afro rave, Afrofusion, Afro Akbala, Afro, like, what the heck, guys? Really? What is all this? Now that Afrobeat is being recognized globally for the impact, for the kind of songs that we make, then all of a sudden it's almost like one evil spirit don't enter everybody's head. Everyone wants to be like a pioneer right now. So everyone wants to own their subgenre. It just doesn't make sense, because back to the main conversation, when you get an award, nobody is giving you an award for emo beats, emo Afrobeat. Nobody's giving you an award for Afro rave. The award is always going to be within that category of Afrobeats music. Even our chat, you're chatting in different Afrobeat chat. Why don't you come out and say you don't want your songs to be included in this chat? You can't eat your cake and have it. No. You can't pick and choose. No. Are you an Afrobeat artist or no? No, I'm not an Afrobeat artist. But your songs are chatting on Afrobeat chat. Then pull it down. Tell them to take it down, because obviously you're not an Afrobeat artist. So why should they be shouting there? That chat is made specifically for Afrobeat songs. So for the likes of Burna that says he does Afrofusion, for the likes of Rema that does Afro rave, for CK that does Afro Kiniko, emotion and all that stuff, bro, tell them to pull your songs down from this chart, because it's becoming so annoying and it's almost like we don't know what we're doing.
I have songs that I mix with R&B, African music and R&B, Afro pop. I always mix it. That's why I call my music Afrofusion.
First emo Afrobeats artist.
Absolutely.
Chest.
I love that. Not even like, well, I haven't heard of anyone before. You just
he said
I practically came up with the name emo Afrobeats.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
When next man start doing it, how's that gonna feel?
I pioneered something and someone else is doing it. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Will it? What about when they don't give you no credit?
Do they have to give me credit?
Well, I was just about to say that.
I don't think
because it's
so.
like...
Do you know Fela Kuti?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know he's the originator of Afrobeats, practically. So everyone else who's been making Afrobeats since Fela, whether they acknowledge it or not, it does not stop Fela from being the originator of Afrobeats. In fact, emo Afrobeats is kind of me building upon what he built.
Right, okay.
And take
What kind of genre of music do? I call my music Afrofusion because it has a lot of genre in it. Like there's hip hop in my sound, there's piano in my sound, there's R&B in my sound, there's Fuji in my sound. You get, like, it's just me. My sound comes with a feeling. It's how I feel. How I feel is what I sing. You get me? So I just call it Afrofusion.
I wouldn't call myself an Afrobeat artist, to be honest. I'm just an artist from Africa. I make pop, I make R&B. In fact, most of my songs have a lot of R&B and soul influences in pop too. Always maintain that originality. But outside that, music is freedom. I just explore.
Would you say you created the whole Afro rave? That whole wave of what's going on. Would you take credit for that?
Yeah, I would take credit for that, but there's no Afro rave without Afro beats. You feel me? Afro beats is the mother tree. You feel me? In a jungle, there's always a mother tree, a tree that its roots is connected to every other tree, the stems and the fungi and everything. That's kind of like what Afro rave is all about, and it's my own perception of Afrobeat. It's how I perceive it. It's how I refine it to the rest of the world, and I'm glad people are consuming it.
When you bring something new, like that type of energy, in the beginning, sometimes the people that created the tree can sometimes hate. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like that in the beginning before they understood what it was? Did they look at you like, what is he trying to do? Why is he trying to do something different?
Yeah, I kind of sensed it, but I would say it wasn't really vocal because of how crazy I was moving and how fast I was moving.
Right.
It was obvious I was doing something different, but it was it was more obvious from other people's.
This is supposed to be a collective race to push at least one genre up there. Once it gets there, then you can start facilitating your freaking Afro emotions and Afro rave. Like, in fact, what these artists should do, if they're smart enough, just freaking go trademark these names, these genres. And when the time comes that the Afrobeat is big, that nothing can actually touch that genre already, that it has solidified its stance in global market, then we can have these conversations. Not when we're trying to pull together to still take it further. Because bro, we haven't arrived. If you think we've arrived, you're losing it. Don Jazzy has said it in his last interview. The fact that we keep getting one global hit every year doesn't mean we've done anything. Do you know the amount of songs that are being released daily that doesn't even make it to the global market? It's the percentage of Afrobeat songs that make it to the global market are just like 1% out of the pool of songs that Afrobeat artists release every single year. So imagine 20,000 songs are being released in a year. Just one song or two songs go global. That doesn't mean anything. So we are still fighting for this recognition. And the little fame that these artists have gotten distract them from seeing that. Then it's a problem for everyone. Because at the end of the day, it's almost like we're tearing the effort that we've made so far within the years. We're tearing it down. You don't see a Drake coming out to tell you, oh, I'm not a hip hop artist, I'm a this, or I'm trying to make my own genre, hip hop, emo hip hop, shooting hip hop. No, bro, but this guy does everything. He can play, he can sing on a freaking amapiano today. He can sing on an Afrobeat record tomorrow. He can do an R&B. Bro, this guy can do country music, but he doesn't come and add hip hop country, hip hop Afrobeat. Like, guys, come off it, man. You guys should be smart enough. It doesn't make any sense. The more they realize this, the better for everyone. The better for everyone, honestly. That's all I'm going to say. Cause it's not a good look for any one of us. Drake doesn't come and say, oh, he's boxed if he doesn't want to be boxed. Bro, there are categories to this. You can go ahead and do whatever you're doing, fusing your music and stuff, but the fact still remains that you're an Afrobeats artist. That's it. Let's not complicate things. Let's not complicate things for ourselves and for the next generation to come. We're trying to solidify something good for the culture, and our own artists are the ones pulling it down. It doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me, honestly. If you enjoyed this video, you know the drill. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to share.